Liebe Fahrgäste, vielen Dank, dass Sie in unseren Fahrzeugen die Maskenpflicht beachten und damit Verantwortung tragen.
Dear passengers, thank you for wearing masks in our vehicles and taking responsibility.
Those are like for rich people because we have like Gucci and like traveling or something.
But I feel like if they're at some level of richness, like of wealth, they have money for this.
Just don't care.
Use it, yeah. They already have money to go first class everywhere. So what else?
Maybe it's just me, but I still have like every time I spend on something, right? I always think like when I was a kid, we were not very wealthy, you know. So I still remember that. Or when I was a student, even not long ago, right?
Yeah.
Like every month when I come out like to zero at the end of the month, it's like yes, at least I'm not in debt. That was a good thing, right? So it's like you don't forget those things. So when you see like okay, it doesn't matter how successful I am. Like,
Some people.
and then we discuss. That's why you wanted that seat.
Maximilian Leo, Bayerischer Landtag.
Das Ganze sitzen. Vorsicht, drehen.
So they have their own parliament? Like,
Yes, I think because Germany is divided into
their own independent territory. Interesting. So people have to follow both the local politics, like the state level and the federal level.
Yes.
Isn't that confusing?
So that's why you see that like there's inequality between states and states in the United States, right? Because some states are collecting more tax or more generous with big corporations, something else. Right? So it's like you have like poorer states and like richer states in that extent. It's very interesting. It's very complicated. I saw their tax like sheet. It's like very complicated to count because you have to pay for two different entities. So it's like
Okay, so
it's interesting. So you guys are like lucky in that sense.
yeah.
That's why they have to hire a person for doing taxes.
Oh, even I have a person now who doing taxes.
Yeah.
Like even the Irish one supposed to receive is just general tax, but like they have like a 20 page long something like form. We started to fill it out. It's like no.
Or do you have to fill in the paper yourself?
You mean for tax, right?
Yeah.
So each year, you can decide whether you do your
The way it works, that there's a concept which is like when you employ.
Liebe Fahrgäste, vielen Dank, dass Sie in unseren Fahrzeugen die Maskenpflicht beachten und damit Verantwortung tragen.
Dear passengers, thank you for wearing masks in our vehicles and taking responsibility.
With your employment, and you make money out of those investments. That's like another type of income, and the company who paying you not responsible for that when you buy an apartment and the apartment price goes up and then you sell it, right? So I want to see your face when you do that. That's robbery. So capital gain tax is basically something that you have an investment, you make some gain on that investment, and X% will go to the government. It doesn't matter that you invested the money and you invested your own money, but you make gains and you have to pay it back to the government. You sell some shares, you earn like, I don't know, like 100 euro on it, so 30 euro goes back to the government.
If you are buying shares in Finland, it's regulated by the bank, and the bank have to fill in your tax.
No. Not really. It's your responsibility everywhere.
No, in Finland there is. Like we're using Nordia. I'm using like this investment, right? and they take care of all the taxes because they have to. The tax department require all buyers working in Finland have to have them.
So you invest.
So you cannot like take any of their tax away. They are very strict with their tax. They will use the card there. So if you want to use it, you have to import in a Finnish bank. We have a saying: don't mess with the three entities of Finland. First is the immigration office. Second is the tax office. The third one is the health office. You fuck with any of them, they will evict you. They will evict you.
It's a very sad thing that like in any country, if you look at it, like even the poorest country, the tax office is the one which works like clockwork. It's like they always work very well, they're like a well-oiled machine, and they always find if you try to hide something.
Yeah, how could they find it? No one knows.
Heidenau-Platz.
But then when it comes to health care, it's like
You guys at least have good public health care.
not really.
No.
Not for like international people.
They have different healthcare for international and for local.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that your friend said that, right?
It's better to immigrate there and then go to study than just go to study.
That's a weird one. Oh, we're almost there. Right?
Yeah,
I remember those buildings.
yeah, where we run.
Yeah, this is where we run. This is where you run,
Okay.
filming the memories
Yes.
with the short out.
Straße.
Oh, this is where we run. Okay.
But like not everyone is entitled to that money paid by the government. I don't know why. The system is weird.
It's a bit like biased.
Yeah, it's very biased. Like if your family might be rich but you're not